Hello fellow traders, this video focuses on quantum computing's transformable story in the stock market, revealing where the opportunities lie in this burgeoning field, and it begins to reshape technology and investment strategies. Today we're going to get into untapped potential of quantum stocks, or quantum computing stocks, by a pajama trader. Give this a like and subscribe. Let's get into it. Why quantum computing is generating buzz. Quantum computers leveraging qubits to process information in ways that surpass complex classical systems, quickly solving massive complex problems. The investment community is taking notice as breakthroughs attract media coverage, institutional funding, and national interest, making this field one of the most promising and volatile segments for forward-thinking investors. Quantum advancements is already influencing sectors like cybersecurity, drug development, and artificial intelligence, and the race is among the most companies to translate technical milestones into lasting commercial value. The new investment landscape. The global quantum computing market is forecast to accelerate from $1.6 billion in 2025 to over $7 billion by 2030 as governments, venture funds, and technical giants pour money into research and development. The sector remains speculative, but the momentum is building, and as legislative support and corporate partnerships inject capital and credibility. Growth is not just about technology, it's about market readiness, capital allocation, and identifying which players have the momentum and vision to dominate this nascent place. Key companies shaping the future. Quantum innovators cover a wide spectrum, from pioneering startups that build quantum hardware to large cap giants integrating quantum services into cloud computing stacks. Names like Qubit, QUBT, IonQ, Rigetti, and D-Wave encapsulate the sector's volatility and upside. Microsoft and Alphabet's multi-billion-dollar R&D investments bring heavyweight credibility and diversity exposure, while companies such as Quantum Computing Inc. provide pure-play access for traders seeking higher risk and reward. The diversity of this sector is strength. Pure software, full-stack quantum, cloud platforms, and hardware are all part of this ecosystem driving market speculation and growth. QUBT technical example. To go over QUBT, wanted to go over how to spot some of these moves when they're weak or strong. So you had a volume run up, but you got this doji here, but then that formed support for 14 for at least for the good part of a couple months. But then you had a lot of volume selling up here that kept it from holding these highs. And then you see that where it's currently trading at is below the support, so therefore making this near-term resistance. So if it doesn't get any volume moving up on these levels, you could potentially see it run across this doji here, 1461, and head further down to close that gap. But these are things that you need to look for when you're getting into these hot stocks based on news. During the spring rally, Quantum Computing Inc. QUBT experienced an initial surge in volume. This is not matched by rising share prices, indicating that the selling into strength dominated rather than accumulation for a new uptrend. As months progressed, repeated attempts to push through 23 and 26 region failed. With weak buying, volume unable to counteract the consistent selling, this quickly became an established resistance. Later, when QUBT broke below its prior support at 13, notable volume reemerged. Instead of sparking a reversal, the price action continued downward. This persistent price suppression in the face of heightened volume is evidence of forced selling, possibly by stop loss triggers or loss adverse holders being flushed out of the market. Now trading in the volatile range under prior support, QUBT highlights how closely volume, failed supports retest, and resistance mapping can inform high risk, high reward trades in quantum stocks. This kind of trade teaches traders to be vital. Well, it teaches traders that vital importance of volume and support and resistance context to speculative in sectors. It demonstrates strong hands that are in control, and when potential reverses may occur after capitulation is complete. Navigating volatility in quantum stocks. Trading or investing in quantum stocks requires a mindset turned to sudden moves and news-driven price action. Events like partnership announcements, funding rounds, or early tech milestones often trigger outsized reactions. Technical vigilance, waiting for confirmation of key levels, and real buyer engagement favors those who thrive on volatility. Sector volatility is both a challenge and opportunity. The right strategy involves combining fundamental research with technical discipline, using well-defined entry and exit signals to manage risk around event-driven swings. Outlook: where potential meets risk. Quantum computing sits at the crossroads of groundbreaking technology and highly speculative investing. For early adopters, the rewards may be substantial, but so is the uncertainty. Success will come to those who blend technical edge, market awareness, and adaptability as this story continues to unfold. Staying early and informed is the key. Track sector developments, watch leaders for confirmed trend shifts, and recognize when volume and the narrative finally align for a move that might change the landscape. Closing and key takeaways. Quantum computing represents one of the most exciting frontiers in technology and investment, offering substantial growth potential, but also considerable volatility. Navigating this space requires a blend of fundamental understanding and technical discipline, as demonstrated with QUBT. Volume patterns, support and resistance levels, price action provided essential clues to market sentiment and risk. Successful traders and investors will combine sector insights with rigorous chart analysis to identify entry points, manage risk, capitalize on emerging opportunities. Staying informed and adaptable is paramount as quantum computing unfolds into a transformative investment theme. And thanks again for watching.